Hello. So, about having a quiet environment, it is definitely important to try to keep your noise down to a minimum. But like I said, Jamaica is actually really, really loud when it comes to dogs barking, crickets, rain on a zinc roof, a baby crying in the background. Trying to mitigate all of those is going to be really hard. So, the thing to keep in mind is noise should be at a minimum. I can't really help crickets, and also I have a zinc roof. So it's not like I'm not going to teach. It just means that when I am interviewing for a new company or I'm trying to get certified to teach at a higher level or something like that, I am consciously aware of those noises and don't teach maybe a very picky student when it's really noisy, or when I'm interviewing for a new company, I try to keep the sound low. Um, but there's ways of getting around it. I usually hold up a rain cloud and go, "Oh, it's raining," or uh, if I know that there's going to be music playing, I might like ask my neighbor to tone it down. But the important part really is passing your interview. So passing your interview is by far the most important part, and having all of those sounds as quiet as you can make them just for your interview process is the most important. After that, it can all be a lot easier. And you just have to think of it as getting your foot in the door at a company is the most important part. You honestly probably will not get hired if you have a screaming baby in the background. But every once in a while, my own kid will act up and you will absolutely definitely hear her. Normally, I don't even talk about it or notice it or apologize for it. An important thing to understand is that in Asian culture, apologizing is admitting fault, and that is really bad. That means that you are in the wrong. Do not apologize for anything. Um, you can maybe even hear my kid in the background right now. But honestly, though, I have many regular teachers or regular students, and sometimes they'll even comment on it, and they'll ask like, "Oh, how is she?" And I go, "Oh, she's doing great." But obviously, when you're interviewing or when you're doing a demo video, or if you're teaching a difficult student, or if you are trying to get certifications to teach higher levels, really make sure and be consciously aware of noises, church, music, crickets, zinc roofs. All of that is unusual for areas outside of Jamaica. And those are unusual sounds that come across as being very noisy to other cultures. So be aware of it, but also don't completely stress yourself about it. You do not need to move because you have a zinc roof. You just need to mitigate the sounds. Hold up a rain cloud and go, "It's raining. Can you hear it?" That, it's easily to overcome those problems, but being aware of it is the most important part. Yay. Bye.